Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. We are here today at Blue Mountain Temple to do our Pureland assembly. Thank you for joining us. We've been here the entire weekend so far because of the excessive heat here in Los Angeles. But for me personally, it brings back memories of how nice it was at Blue Mountain Temple. And it's nice to see old faces as well, new faces here. Welcome. I'm just curious, how do you feel besides the heat? Thank you. And as we're using these bowing cushions, they're quite different. I haven't used them for quite a while. So what's the difference to you? Which one do you want? The bowing cushions or the flat, bigger mats? What do you think? Does it matter to you? No difference? Only one handheld microphone, no more? Times are tough here at Blue Mountain Temple. Cutting back, need to cut back.
Hi, Master, thank you. I prefer the flat ones, just it feels like more even when you bow down.
Oh, you prefer the flat ones?
Yeah.
Okay, young ones prefer the flat ones. What about the old people, older people?
Yeah, doesn't matter, but cái flat is better more than this one.
She likes the flat ones too.
Yeah.
So, okay, new ones like the flat ones. What about old timers? One old timer here. Yeah.
Yeah. I like the flat ones too, but I have good memories starting off learning how to sit in full lotus and bowing with these. So, it was nice to adapt for a short while.
I see. This came originally with the temple when it was given to me about 13, 15 years ago, and I kind of like them because as you get older, it's easier on the knees, and even though it's smaller, so it kind of reminds you to watch what you're eating. But it's nicer for older people, especially. I don't know how the old abbot feels about it. Master XC, he's still here with us, right? DTT? Yeah? He's listening? Do you prefer the old one, the old bowing cushions or flat bowing cushion? I still have like a little bit of a back issue, and so bowing using this is actually easier. Oh, he's not there anymore? He's gone?
Master, he's not here, Master.
What
He's at
happened
Go
to him?
Forest.
Oh, well, what happened? I don't see him in Go Forest. He's moving around so much. Anyway, so maybe you should have some bowing cushions, combinations, mostly flats because the new ones prefer the flat ones. What about Yunga over there in Go Forest? We've been to both. We should feel so lucky that Yunga is still with us. It's difficult for her now to move around. Yeah? And stamina is not there anymore. Go ahead, Yunga.
Dạ, thưa Thầy. Cách đây 10 mấy năm thì con thường đi ở Lư Sơn Tự thì con cũng rất là quen với cái bục đó rồi. Nhưng mà sau này đó thì lễ lại ở các chùa mới này thì con cũng quen và con cũng thấy có vấn đề gì hết. Thành ra đối với con cái nào cũng được hết.
Well, the flat ones, the advantage is that you have a lot more room. You can sit on it, you can bow on it. So, yes, Red?
Thank you, Master. Heidi says, I am old, so I like the old way.
Okay, well, we can have combinations, I guess. We also lucky that now we also have very handy people who like Brady, who can help me make these bowing cushions as well. How about Jung? What is your preference? Jung is about 60 now. Yeah, he's at Go Forest.
Beautiful, Master. I like Blue Mountain Temple.
See?
Bring back,
See what I mean? It's older people like.
Bring back a lot of memory.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
Hard working back then, and
He means harder working back then. Yeah, how do you feel? Did we work harder back then, Jung, or is it harder now?
it's somehow it's very harder back then. As I recall, I remember all of us, we cry and we we work hard, and Master sit up in the pedestal and watching over us, and we miss it sometimes. Master always on the pedestal and watching us.
Okay. All right. Also, I want you to also know that when I practiced, when I started practicing under Master Xunhua's system, and we were practicing Pureland Dharma Assembly, and the instructions were not there. We simply did the recitation like we do right now. We did this morning, and the fochis and so forth. But I have to, looking back, admit to you it was very, very confusing because the instructions were not there. Our Pureland Dharma is quite different than before in that it's we cut out a lot of unnecessary stuff and stuff that actually are not that good for your practice. So we evolved a lot. So not just the bowing cushions, but also the Dharma evolved a lot. At Blue Mountain Temple, back then, we are a lot stricter and to this we adhere to Master Xunhua's style of practice. Go Tân Hương, right? And we were very strict. We didn't smile, and we stuck to the Master Xunhua's style of practice. And I was a lot more stern. The early people who came to the temples also was practicing under Master Xunhua's system, so it worked fine until our people got better, and we understand how to train people. We use blindly follow Master Xunhua's style of practice, and we found out that over time that a lot of things were not necessary at all. So we evolved a lot. So, and then Jung here is nostalgic. He says, I want daddy, that kind of thing. Daddy used to be with me. But we changed a lot. And so actually, you don't notice it, but actually we tend to work harder now. we can accommodate. Back then, the newer people would have a hard time fitting in because it's too demanding, too tough for them. Whereas nowadays, our people practice it just as hard, maybe harder, but it's not as visible. Okay, and of course, for my groupies, Master's getting old. He doesn't have time to sit here and with you for the entire day anymore. My back can't take it. That kind of thing. So actually, we evolved a lot, and it's I feel it's a lot more effective than the old style. All right, we're able to accommodate many more levels. Back then, unless you can keep up with us, you will have to drop out by design. That it was a small temple, and we turn away a lot of people. If you can keep up with us, we ask you to do things, teach you tougher dharmas that will make you discouraged. Whereas now we have more room, we have more talented monks and nuns. That's why we are more patient with the newcomers and give them more flexibilities and give them more time. But also for your information, this over the past weekend, I got the chance to see Master XC again, the old abbot. He was back here from Korea temporarily for 2 weeks to help out with the relics exhibit in Northern California. And I talked to him, I thought about it, and to my pleasant surprise, he appeared a lot healthier than when he left the U.S. So good things happen in Korea and in Vietnam, in Thailand, and so forth. So it's official now. I asked him to come back to take over Wei Mountain Temple. Okay, and Master XX will be moved to Gold Forest. Okay, we still be doing the same thing before, but the difference is that now Master XC will come back to Wei Mountain Temple and help and take care of our people down here. Okay, we are grateful for your support all these years. I look at all these plaques here on the wall. I realize there's so many more plaques than before, than 10 years ago. Okay, and I think we should clean them up. They are falling apart. We switched to the electronic system so that we save a few branches, a few trees, a few bamboo trees, but we should clean them up. And so Master XC will be back with us starting around end of November. He wanted to stay over there for another year, but I said no. I think it's a good time for him to come back. So he's going to go to India for about 2 weeks or so to see the 4 holy sites in India, where the Buddha was born, when he... Yeah, when he became enlightened, 2 more. Turn the Dharma wheel, that's 3. And we died. Yeah, he passed away, yeah. When he entered Nirvana, like the Buddhists like to say, okay? We simply say he died. Yeah. because the Chinese, they say, everyone in Buddhism, they say, oh, he entered Nirvana. It's not true. Okay, it's a polite term, but actually it's not true. Buddhas and Bodhisattvas do not enter Nirvana. Get that straight. This is why I prefer to say he died. Okay, it's more brutal. He's dead. And when your turn, she went to the Pureland. Okay? No more entering Nirvana thing. Okay? It's more accurate, I feel. Yes, go Forrest.
A Di Đà Phật. Dạ thưa, hồi nãy thầy nói là sẽ đổi thầy hiền trì, thay vì ở Kim Lâm thì sẽ là trụ trì ở dưới Nam Cali. Thì ở đây tất cả mọi người đang có mặt và giơ tay biểu tình. Dạ xin thầy xin thầy cho thầy hiền trì ở đây một thời gian với chúng con. Thầy, mọi người giơ tay lên, giơ tay lên.
Okay, we'll ask Master XC. Okay, he's not there, so we can decide without him.
Đây, dạ mời thầy hiền trì vô. Thầy cũng nhớ tụi con quá cho nên thầy chạy đang ở Kim Lâm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Such an old man and it's torn in many different ways. Yeah. So what does he have to say? Is he there? He's there. Okay.
Dạ có, dạ đang mời thầy hiền trì.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, he's a lot healthier than before. I'm so impressed.
Yeah.
You heard the rumor, right? He had went to Vietnam, had to put three stents in his artery in Vietnam because it got clogged up. That's what happened to old people. He nearly died in Vietnam, and they had to put in 3 stents. Okay, and here in the U.S., we put a stent here. It's one stent is $70,000. Anyone? You better save your money. Well, it got very expensive down here. In Vietnam, okay. In Vietnam, 3 stents cost him $5,000. That's all. So in the future, we need surgery. You go to Vietnam, it's a lot cheaper. But also, it turns out that the Guan Yin Bodhisattva, she possessed the doctor so that it was done properly. Guan Yin didn't want to take any chances. So after he woke up, okay, and so I think something like he looked at someone, either like a nurse or a doctor or something. He says, "Remember me?" And he said, "Master X," he says, I may look like the doctor, but actually I'm Guan Yin Bodhisattva." And oh, you didn't hear that? What happened to Master XC? He's not there. I don't remember exactly. Huh? What did you hear? The Vietnamese heard it. They heard it, but I didn't quite understand what they were talking about. My Vietnam is very, very limited. My vocabulary. Go ahead, a Vietnam person.
Dạ.
Red.
Dạ, con chỉ nghe nói là sau khi mà thầy phẫu thuật xong á, thì có một cái cô y tá hay cô bác sĩ thì đeo cái ông bác sĩ hay cô bác sĩ gì đó con không nhớ rõ mà đeo cái mask. Xong rồi mới nói là thầy hãy nhận rõ cái mặt của tôi á, giống như là nói thầy hãy nhìn kỹ cái mặt của cái vị bác sĩ đó đó. Và hình như là sau đó là thầy nằm mơ một cái giấc mơ. Thì Đức Quan Âm mới nói ông có biết là tôi đã đến chữa trị cho ông đó, ông còn nhớ cái người mà bác sĩ mà đeo cái mask mà nói với ông để cho ông nhận diện đó là chính cái người bác sĩ đó đã làm cái phẫu thuật cho thầy. Trong cái giấc mơ thì Đức Quan Âm đã tới nói với thầy như vậy.
Wow, Malaya. You have to learn Vietnamese. Wow, translation.
Hello, Master. I just heard that when Master Omang finished his operation, there was a doctor. Don't quite know whether that is a male or female, but they wearing a mask, and then they told Master Omeng to look closely to my face. And then in the dream, Master Omeng saw Guan Yin Bodhisattva came and told him that Guan Yin Bodhisattva possessed that doctor to help him out. Master, would you like to hear my version?
Yeah, what's your version? Yeah, please.
So I think Master Omeng talked to me directly, and then he said that when after his operation, and in the room only 2 persons, that is the doctor and Master Omeng, and then he took out the mask and looked at Master Omeng with a really kind smile, and it took an impression on Master Omeng. And at that time, his sister was outside waiting, and she did not get a chance to even meet and saw what happened in the operation room. And then when he went back home, and the sister went straight to his room, and I was told that Guan Yin Bodhisattva entered her and talked to him about it. That, did you see me in the operation room? I'm helping you right there. That doctor is me. It took an impression on him because his sister wasn't there. She doesn't know what's happening, and it was just an exchange between Master Omeng and the doctor itself. So it's a confirmation for him that she herself did not know, and this is actually Guan Yin Bodhisattva was there.
Do you understand the story? Huh? Yeah? Interesting. And to me, my version of it is that Guan Yin came before the operation to say goodbye. Just in case, if the doctor screws up, goodbye. Thank you for your services. This is a cute story because let me tell you, we have a lot of help from Buddhas and Bodhisattvas. Believe it or not, South Carolina, we have so much help, a lot more than you realize. They really are watching over us, okay? And it's also an affirmation that the old abbot has been doing a good job. Okay. Bye, Lena. Okay. And so this is want you to know that I'm impressed with Master XC, the old abbot's dedication and his bravery for a person like him to really drag his own tired body around. For him to decide to go from Gulf Force to K-Land is really, really a very brave and courageous thing. I think he was preparing to go to K-Land and move to Vietnam and get buried. Yeah, that's I was I was telling myself, this is goodbye. Yeah, thank you for your services. But no, Guan Yin Bodhisattva had to make us change our plans. Yes, go for us.
Tưới cây tại vì tâm của thầy bình đẳng cho nên thầy không bỏ cây nào hết. Thầy tưới hết sân rồi thì giờ thầy đã trở vào chánh điện. Dạ, thưa thầy, có dạy bảo thầy hiền trì phát biểu gì không ạ?
Yeah, go ahead, Master XC. A lot of people here want to hear from your own mouth what happened with Guan Yin Bodhisattva and surgery. What do you want us to know? We heard 2 different versions already.
Thầy muốn hỏi về cái giải phẫu.
The Guan Yin Bodhisattva coming to help you in Vietnam. What happened?
Sau khi con bên Thái Lan về thì nghỉ 1 ngày, thì ngày hôm sau thì cấp cứu. Thì trên Việt Nam thì thường mà cấp cứu như vậy đó là phải 2-3 ngày mới gặp bác sĩ. Tại vì người ta rất là đông.
Translation. Slow down. We don't want to miss any details. Yeah, this is important.
Thì
let Hùng translate first.
So, Master, after I came back from the trip to Thailand, just after the next day, I have to be admitted to emergency. And usually in Vietnam, when you go to emergency, it took 2 to 3 days to be able to see the doctor.
2 or 3 days for emergency cases? Wow. Okay.
Bởi vì bác sĩ rất là ít mà cái bệnh nhân rất là nhiều. Với lại thường mà cái xe cấp cứu nó chạy đó, đường nó kẹt cứ ngắt, người ta không có nhường đâu. Cái cấp cứu cái nào mà hú còi thì nằm đó chứ không có ai nhường ai hết.
Details, important details.
Thì sau khi con vô bệnh viện thì bác sĩ tự nhiên họ rảnh là sao mới hết cái ca nào không biết, họ đứng không thì đưa con vô thì làm khoảng mà lúc mà đưa từ phòng cấp cứu để lên chỗ phòng mổ đó thì con nằm con dòm lên thấy như có người đi theo lấy cái dù che cái mặt, tại vì đẩy lên ngoài đường từ cái phòng này phòng kia ngoài nắng mà cái hành lang đó thì có người che cái dù mà không biết là ai. Thì khi vô phòng thì bác sĩ làm liền. Thì khoảng chừng 30 phút thì họ nói cho con không biết mà phải 30 phút. Xong thì ông kéo cái mặt nạ, cái mask xuống nhìn con, cặp mắt rất là từ bi và rất là hiền diệu. Nó diễn tả là ok chưa, hay là mừng không, vui không. Cái rất như cái người mẹ mà ăn ủi con. Thì sau đó thì con qua nằm 2 ngày ở trong cái phòng đó. Ngày thứ 3 cho ra phòng hồi sinh, nằm 3 ngày nữa rồi về nhà. Thì mấy bữa sau đó ngày vô một người nói chuyện với con là thường cái người mà đi nuôi bệnh đó, không có được vô trong cái phòng mổ, chỉ có bác sĩ và y tá mặc áo blue trắng thôi. Thì con em gái con nó đứng ở ngoài nó chờ. Thì ngày hôm sau mới vô, con nhỏ em gái con nói chuyện với con thì hỏi chứ con nhớ cái mặt bác sĩ lúc mà kéo cái mask xuống không? Con nói nhớ. Thì ngài nói đó là ta đó, ta cứu con đó.
So then, at that time, there was a lot of doctor was very free. So usually, when you go onto the ambulance that to take you to the hospital, the street usually very crowded, and nobody would yield to anybody at all. And then, right when I got to the hospital, the doctor were at the free time, and then they just stand there doing nothing. And then when the moment that I got into the bed, and then they took me to the corridor to the operation room, I saw there was a person holding an umbrella for me, and I don't know what that person is. And when I got into the operation room, and other people told me that it took only 30 minutes to finish the operation. And there was a doctor there that he take out his mask and look at me with the very kind and compassionate eyes, very kind. And then he even told me that, do you feel happy now? And then that voice sounds like the mother trying to calm the son. And so after 3 days, I have to stay at the resuscitation room before I was able to bring back home. And my sister, usually the people who are attending with you, your family, they are not allowed to be in the operation room. And my sister was staying outside and waiting for me. And then later on, my sister come in and tell me that, do you remember the doctor that take out the mask and looking at you? It is me. I come to save you.
Nguyên do Đức Quan Thế Âm con tới là cũng một phần là người ta cúng 3 cái tháp phải chừng gần bằng cái tháp của thầy ở bên Lư Sơn Tự đó. Mỗi cái tháp của thầy là 10 thì cái này khoảng chừng 8 á, tháp to nhất á. Người ta đi làm cúng dường này nọ các nơi thì xá lợi sinh ở nhà họ, họ góp nhặt được và họ kêu con họ cúng dường cho Hàn Quốc. Rồi cái chùa của sư bà cũng cúng một cái tháp 18, 10 với cái tháp của thầy nữa. Thì con rất là hoan hỷ, con gửi qua Hàn Quốc để địa chỉ là GMT. Thì cái cô Hiền Không đó, cổ mới gọi về, cô nói là cái thằng FedEx đó, nó nói thuộc về cái bộ đề lai của Korea. Thì con phải có mặt là đóng thuế. Tại cái chi nhánh tại phi trường nó kêu phải lên tại phi trường đóng thuế. Không thì nó gửi về Việt Nam, hoặc là nó giục luôn. Mà nó làm một lần tại Gold Forest rồi, một cái xá lợi gửi qua là con với cô Liễu bận thiền thất đi không được, nó giục luôn. Thì con nghe vậy mà trong khi cái cô Hiền Không thì cứ tiếp tục gửi cái message về là hối. Thì con không biết làm sao, cái con nổi giận nên con nói là con dẹp luôn. Không có Hàn Quốc, Việt Nam, Cali cái gì hết á. Tôi về Việt Nam luôn. Thầy Vĩnh Hóa có bắn tôi chết tôi cũng ở Việt Nam, tôi không qua nữa. Stop. Everything done. No more. So, cái thì Đức Quan Sam Bồ Tát xuất hiện. Rồi cái đó xảy ra đó. Rồi sau đó Ngài dạy con một pháp môn rất là hay nữa. Thì nguyên do là cái tháp mà gửi qua Hàn Quốc đó, con nghĩ là mình blessing cho họ, cho cái công tri của họ, mà không đủ phước, rồi làm đủ thứ chuyện hết. Con nói con mệt mỏi lắm là thôi dẹp, không có làm gì nữa hết. Con về Việt Nam con đi thay luôn. Tại nhà con có phòng, có máy lạnh, có máy nước nóng gì đủ thứ, không có thiếu gì hết đó. Thì về đó tu, cũng mặc áo tu thôi, nhưng mà mệt mỏi lắm rồi. Thì Ngài xuất hiện.
So the reason is that for Quan Yin Bodhisattva come is one part is also here in Vietnam they make offering of the 3 stupa of relics, just look like the stupa that we have at Lu Mountain Temple. It's like if the stupa here is 10 part, theirs is like 8. So these people make offering everywhere and the relics appear and they collect those relics and put into the stupa. And also there's one from the old nuns as well that want to make offering to master for the Korea. And I already put the address as JMT there in Korea. But Venerable Shin Kong called me and saying that FedEx, they say that this you need a body light Korea to come and pay the tax, and they forced me to go to the airport to pay the tax, or not they're gonna throw it away. And so they've been throwing away one time when I was at Gold Forest during Chanchi, and it happened before. So she just keep calling me and urging me to come in hurry. So I got very angry, I got very upset. And I said that's it, I'm gonna stay in Vietnam. Whether master shoot me or not, whatever happened, no more. I don't care about Korea, I don't care about anything. I'm just gonna go back to Vietnam and cultivate myself. And then Quan Yin Bodhisattva appear and teach me a Dharma. And so at that time, I was very tired. I thought that the stupa come to Korea to bless them, but they don't have enough blessings. So it keeps obstructing us like this. So at home, I have, in my room, I also all have the hot AC and all of the necessity. And I can just wearing the cultivation clothes and just cultivate myself. And at that time, Quan Yin Bodhisattva appear.
Thì cái nguyên do là như vậy đó. Thì kỳ này cũng ở anh Thành ở ghé cái quê Mountain, ảnh cũng cho con 2 ngôi rất là quý. Một ngôi ảnh cúng cho Hàn Quốc, một ngôi Trân Châu thì hiện giờ con đang giữ. Cái ngôi này cũng là ảnh nói 10 mấy năm rồi, nó lớn ra. Mà mỗi lần mở chui đại bi nó chạy vòng vòng ở trong cái tháp á. Thì ông cúng cho con ngày hôm qua. Thì con cũng không có muốn biết là nên ở Hàn Quốc hay về đây, nhưng mà tùy thầy, nếu mà cần phục vụ thì con về đây cũng được. Nhưng mà nếu hỏi ý kiến con thì con thích là ở Hàn Quốc. Còn không thì con về Việt Nam con tu một mình con thôi cũng được. Con biết con chết con đi về đâu rồi. Thì lúc mà cấp cứu đó, con không có sợ chết. Lúc mà người ta chuẩn bị khiêng con ra xe cấp cứu đó, con nói Phật A Di Đà ơi, con muốn đi. Con không có muốn ở đây nữa. Không có tiếc một cái nhà cửa vợ con tiền bạc gì nữa, con muốn đi thôi. Thành ra chết là con biết đi đâu. Con không có sợ chết mà mất cái gì hết. Mình tu bao nhiêu năm, từ hồi 75 ở trong tù tới bây giờ chứ không phải mới đây. Nhiều lần, và trong thời gian ở bên Thái Lan một lần và ở Việt Nam một lần, Phật Di Đà có tới. Ngài dạy con rất nhiều. Một lần ở khách sạn, một lần ở tại phòng con ở nhà Việt Nam.
So that is the reason why it happened. And so also a gentleman, his name is Tan. He came to our Way Mountain Temple, and he made offerings of relics to us. It is the pearl relics. One is for me, and one is for Korea, and I'm keeping it right now. This relics has been with him for 10 years already, and is also get enlarged. And every time that he turned on quick recitation of quick compassion mantra, the relics run around. And I don't know whether I should stay in Korea or I have to go back here. It is up to master decision. However, if you want to ask me personally, I would like to stay in Korea. If not, I can go back to Vietnam. It's okay. When I pass away, I know where I go. I'm not afraid anymore. During the time that last operation, before that, I already not afraid of whatever happened. I told the Buddha that I can just go. I don't need to hold on to anything here, even wife or daughter or any kind of necessity. And therefore, when I pass away, I'm not afraid anymore. I know where I go. And so at that time, during the trip, I was in Thailand. I saw that Amitabha Buddha came to teach me twice. One is in Thailand and at the hotel, and the second time he taught me in my house in Vietnam.
Okay, very good. DTT has a comment.
마스터. 마스터.
Okay, never mind.
마스터. 마스터 XC를 1년 안에 빼신다고 하셨는데 너무 심하신 것 같아요.
Don't translate. Go ahead, Jumi. Go ahead.
마스터 XC께서 한국에 2023년도에 사리전 시위를 하셨고 그 이후에 9월 17일인가 한국에 와주셨어요. 네.
Okay, next person. Go ahead, Red. Did you want to say something?
Master, you told us you're taking Master C for 1 year, but I think it's too much.
Too much?
Yeah, Master C came to Korea and did only one Sharia exhibition.
네, 들었어요. 네. 그러니까 JMT에서 사리 전시회를 봄에 4월달에 하고 그 이후에 9월 17일인가 27일 날 한국에 마스터 X씨께서 오셨고 마스터 X씨께서 한국에 머무르시길 원하고 한국 사람들은 너무나 열렬하게 강렬하게 마스터 X씨를 원하고 있어요.
So he did a Sharira exhibition during April, and then he came to Korea around September 17th. And Master C loves Korea, and all the Koreans love Master C. We all want Master C.
마스터 저희 한국에게 조금만 더 한 번 더 기회를 주시면 열심히 수행하고자 합니다. 마스터 저희 한국에 한 번 더 기회를 주시면 마스터 X씨와 열심히 수행을 해보겠습니다.
Would you give Korea one more chance?
Of course.
Then we will
Of course.
cultivate very hard with Master C.
Of course, Korea is important to us. That's why Master C went there. But you know, it's difficult. I want all of you to be prepared for this, because Master XC is the first example of what's going to happen to you when you decide to leave. Okay, bottom line. Okay, just between us girls, Master XC is one in Bodhisattva's boy. Okay, he only listens to her. Okay, he doesn't listen to me. Okay, he says, it's up to me. But actually, he says, I don't know. So, so let's take that's a quick vote. Would you like Master XC to come back? Who wants Master XC to come back? You see? Everyone here wants Master XC to come back. Okay? Yeah. Have someone wants to talk to Master XC here.
Dạ. Con thì mới đến cũng chắc chừng 1 năm thôi, nhưng mà cũng biết qua thầy Hiện Trì. Mới lần đầu tiên con gặp cuối tuần này thôi. Thì cũng có nghe nói về thầy Hiền Trì, thì con cũng rất kính thầy. Nhưng mà như cô Jimmy cô nói là cũng muốn thầy Hiền Trì ở lại Korean. Nhưng mà thầy đã ở bên đó 1 năm rồi thầy cũng có ở cái gì Go Forest rồi. Nhưng mà Way Mountain thì hình như là thầy chưa có ở, phải không thầy? Thầy chưa có. cho nên bây giờ Master muốn thầy về Way Mountain là đúng rồi, thì thầy có thể về đây một thời gian rồi thầy đi qua chỗ khác, thì cái đó là công tâm nhất, là Master làm đúng việc luôn á. Vậy là Phật.
Anyone else would like to convince Master XC to come back? I have a reason to ask him to come back, but it doesn't matter. It's about, I know Jumi wants him in Korea, and she's attached to him. But, it's a temporary thing. And that's why we will rotate people. That's what's going to happen to us. It's part of their cultivation, part of their training is to rotate and learn different cultures. Okay? And we hope actually for Master XC to stay with us for much longer than this, so that he will continue to go to different places and create affinities with all of you, okay, more of you. And we are growing, we are having more and more people, newcomers, old-timers, and so forth. There's a lot of work to be done. And amazingly, Master XC, even with his old and tired body, he's still very gung-ho, he's still willing to help everyone. So that's why Wan Yin Bodhisattva decided to intervene and said, it's not time for you to go yet, you're still useful. So people still need you. So it's no longer a personal thing. It's not whether you like it or not. It's about we here, all of us are here to serve the Buddhas and Bodhisattvas to the best of our abilities. Okay? And he made sacrifices already when he went to Pureland, sacrificed his body. And because of that, he actually got help and became healthier. And this is a beautiful example of what happens to us when we make sacrifices. We sacrifice our bodies, our lives to do the good. Then the Bodhisattvas and Buddhas pay notice and they will help us. Keep that in mind. It's not about us anymore. Okay? So we let Jumi try to convince the DTT and Go Force people to let go of Master XC. Okay? We love you, Jumi, of course. Don't cry, it's okay. People here are crying too, look at that. Okay, so last chance for you to convince Master XC to come back. There you go. Yes, someone wants to talk here.
Con chào thầy Hiền Trì. Con cũng là người mới tới đây, nhưng mà hôm bữa thầy tới thì con cũng có một thời gian ngắn để tiếp xúc với thầy. Thì chúng con rất là kính trọng, rất là quý thầy, rất kính trọng thầy và muốn học hỏi ở thầy rất là nhiều. Và thầy cũng dạy chúng con rất là nhiều. Mặc dầu một thời gian ngắn nhưng mà thầy cũng dạy và chúng con cũng đã học hỏi rất nhiều nơi thầy. Và con hy vọng là thầy có thể trở lại đây để cho chúng con tiếp tục học thêm ở thầy về những cái pháp môn về Quán Thế Âm Bồ Tát mà thầy đã chỉ dạy cho chúng con. Chúng con rất quý thầy và muốn thầy trở lại đây. Và dầu sao thì thầy cũng đã ở Đại Hàn một thời gian rồi, thì bây giờ thầy cũng giống như thầy cũng qua đây để mà dạy những cái Phật tử ở bên đây một thời gian. Như vậy con thấy nó công bằng hơn. Cảm ơn thầy. Nam Mô A Di Đà Phật.
Quarter translation.
Hello, Master Sincher. Even though I am a new person here, I have a short time meeting with you, but I'm very honored and very grateful, value the teaching that you've been giving us, even though in a short period of time. However, you have transmitted us a lot of things, and I really hoping that you will come back here and continue to teach us about Kuan Yin Dharma Door, the thing that Kuan Yin taught you, and to guide us. So even though I understand you've been to Korea for quite a time, and you can come back here for a time as well to teach us. So I think it is more fair that way. Thank you, Master.
DTT, quickly.
일단 첫째,
섭섭해.
당사자의 의견이 가장 중요하다고 생각하고요.
Don't turn on the power.
First of all, I think Master XC's opinion is most important.
그 두 번째는 한국에 그렇게 오래 계시지 않았고요. 세 번째는
Second, Master C was not in Korea for that long.
그다음 세 번째는 마스터의 여러 도량 중에서 가장 보호가 튼튼한 데가 위산사라고 하셨는데 위산사에 마스터가 있는데 마스터 XC까지 거기에 있는다는 건 너무 불공정하다고 생각합니다.
Yeah. Let the record show that Jumi fought very hard and valiantly by herself.
And third one is, I heard Wei Mountain has the most protection, and even Master is there, and on top of that, Master C is there. I think this is not fair.
Okay. agreeing here.
Thank you, Master. Master C, we are so thrilled and grateful for Wanyan Bodhisattva working her special help for you. Perhaps without her, you might not even be here today. And we know that. So we're so grateful for her stepping in and doing everything she can to help you. So I feel, she has a plan for you. So with the help of our Master, we'll see where you will go. We're grateful for this time. And we're grateful, and with many thanks to Wanyan Bodhisattva.
Jumi, are you convinced? Jumi looks convinced. Very good. Okay, time is, we ran out of time. We're out of time, so let me tell you. Okay, here's my interpretation of what's happening. You don't know how tired and how painful it was for Master XC to go from Gulf Force to Korea. In spite of his tired body and very difficult, lots of struggles for him to go, he still went because he kept his word. Okay, and it's not spoken often enough the kind of sacrifices he made for the Dharma. Okay, and so you should be very grateful for that. And personally, I thought he would not be coming back. Okay, and that's why one of the reasons is that maybe you should go there, experience some good kimchi and kalbis, bulgogi, and so forth, and then before he moved to Vietnam and die or something, because I can't ask for more from him, because he made so many sacrifices already for us. For me to ask for more would be too selfish, okay? It's a lot more painful than you realize. But apparently the Koreans did a great job taking care of him over there. His health improved a little bit, quite a bit actually. But then he stayed there for a while now, and he went and he did his things. And it turns out that the problem is still there. The heart problem is still there. And clearly that to put in 3 stents, okay, is a very, very serious problem. It's not a minor issue at all. The body is breaking down, okay? So we can't ask for more from him, honestly, okay? I was prepared to let go, okay? And I was prepared to go to Korea or Vietnam to attend his ceremony, his funeral, okay? But Wan Yin's intervention made me reconsider that when she did that, and I look at him when he came back here, he's such a healthy person, meaning that he still have quite a few miles left to go, okay? And also, that's the first message I got. And message number 2 from Wan Yin is that again, I know he's Wan Yin's boy, so that's why I don't want to tell him too much, and I let Wan Yin teach him. But let me explain to him, to all of you, what Wan Yin's message is, okay? That is, he's there on behalf of Wan Yin to help propagate the Dharma. That's why he cannot go yet. You understand, old monk? She didn't let you go. I was prepared to let you go, but she wasn't. That's what happened. Okay? So that we don't know how much longer you have in your body, okay? But for what you have left today, what I saw you here in Way Mountain Temple, and I thank you for coming to see me. I feel that you have quite a few miles left, at least 10 miles left. And so I'd like you to come back and help where you can have more opportunities to help more people. Maybe you may come back to K-Land as well in the future. But now, with your current state of health, you can do a lot more for people here in the U.S. and for people in the whole world. We are saying in the U.S., actually, we're going everywhere. We're reaching out to everywhere. We're getting busier and busier, and we're reaching further and further. Okay? So that's the message from Wan Yin, is that there's still a lot of work left for you to do. It's not time for you to go back to Vietnam and curl up and wait to die yet. And I admit to you, I was prepared to let you do that until Wan Yin intervened. That's why I'm reminding you there's a lot of work left for you to do. Okay? So come back. Thank you, everyone. Okay, we stop here today.